So we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot, fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody with the trick, nobody. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Call me a river to do with the shit. Bad and boozy, cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is sad, we got thudders and 100 round too. My bitch is bad and boozy, cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is sad, we got thudders and 100 round too.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Excited to have you guys with us right here on this beautiful Thursday. This is your afternoon BetSpresso right here on the Betting News Network. That is Colby Marcio. That is Shaggy Betts. That is Mr. Vsauce. We got a full house today. And my name is Sweatpants Jesus. Stoked to have you guys with us to talk all about the beautiful slate in front of us today. Brought to you by our sponsors at BetOnline. Chat, you guys know the deal. Get involved with BetOnline with a $1,000 deposit bonus with that QR code in the top corner of the screen. Vsauce loves it so much, he literally just had to go run and do it right now. He's gone. Boys, how we doing?
Great talking to you, V.
Yeah, it was nice having him here. Nice having him for a second. That's it. He's done working today. No more.
See ya.
That's it.
Yep, see you.
Hey, good for him.
Paid for a full shift too.
Yeah, fast.
I love it.
That glare was crazy.
He had to change the lighting in front of him. You know.
Is it me or did I not know V had earrings?
You've met him in person multiple
I
times.
know. Hold on. Yeah, here.
Yeah. I think he put in different earrings now.
I had different earrings at that
Yeah,
time.
that's what it is.
I actually had this conversation.
When I nibbled on them, I don't remember anything.
Whoa, no.
Whoa.
I actually had this conversation with Ruta yesterday because I have an earring too, and I just forget most of the time. Like, it's not something you just like think about constantly, and then you see it in the mirror, and I'm like, oh yeah, I had that on my ears.
I had my ears pierced for a while, and my wife stuck something through it like like a year ago, and it was bleeding. It was bad. Bad news.
Oh yeah,
guys.
it's not the worst than when you I got my ear pierced. I got my ear pierced when I was like 18, and then I didn't have an earring for a while, and then I had to do the whole re-piercing thing because the front was fine, but the back had closed over, so I had to like basically re-pierce it. Yeah,
I got mine done when I was 16. I had to have Mama Shag sign a waiver.
Wow.
I always did it myself.
Did you go to Claire's?
No, I went to a tattoo parlor. I wasn't going to Claire's.
Okay, fair enough.
Like a man.
Like
went
a
to
man.
a manly place.
I'm not there for a tattoo though. I just want my ears pierced.
Yeah, well, 16, I would say. Yeah, I can't honestly remember. I want to say I went to Claire's when I was like 17 or something. I can't remember, but definitely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You guys have never done it yourself?
No.
Oh, I've never gone somewhere and got it done. I've always done it myself. It's just 2 pops, baby, and we're done.
Wait, that wasn't a joke, Kobe?
Just,
Did
did you do the Parent Trap version, like the apple and the ice or whatever?
No, just full on, clean it off and push.
Boom. Let's go. Good. What's up? Never hit good.
It's more scary than like it being like hurt.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Oh. I was wondering because Chad is dead, and I was like, "Are we live?" But we're very live. There's a lot going on. So never hit good. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Big slate today, boys. As Shaggy posted earlier today on Twitter, or on X, it's kind of like an equinox, sort of.
No, every night's an equinox at this point, man.
At this point,
yeah,
absolutely.
Just no baseball.
Yeah, sorry, Colby, but
don't care.
I think we're okay about it. Well, we got a fun slate in front of us. We are going to talk some college football. We've got the NHL. NZ will be stopping by at some point throughout the show today to give us some plays on the ice. Shags has got you guys covered for some college basketball. Yes, what's up?
We actually do have baseball news. The Rays might be playing where the Yankees do their spring training. And they have to pay them $15 million, which means the Yankees will be the highest person on their payroll.
That's
It's
wild.
hilarious.
That's
Do you guys
sick.
see that it was going to cost them like the same amount of money as their entire team to replace the roof at
Yeah.
Tropicana Field?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, that's like how
Still
much
no
it's going
one's
to
going to
cost.
those games.
Yeah,
Small
sure.
market teams.
Amen. Amen.
Gotta
But we will
play
talk.
more.
Absolutely. I'll talk college basketball. We will talk about the singular NBA game tonight a little bit with V and myself. We'll dive in and talk about some Jazz versus the Mavericks, and then we'll finish the show off talking about what should be a good Thursday night football game. But we'll find out. It should be fun.
I think so.
But we'll have fun with you guys. We are doing a giveaway today as well, chat. So drop a dub if you are here. We're going to do it at some point throughout the show today, and all you got to do is just hang out with us for the rest of the show in honor of us smacking our saucy lotto yesterday. B-Sook and myself we were pressed against time with these two gentlemen right behind us, ready to go, and we had to put something together, and we did, and it
Good
smacked.
things happen when these gentlemen are right behind us.
Facts,
What?
indeed.
It's true. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely true.
The crazy thing is that like you could have probably been a millionaire yesterday if you would have just parlayed like, Giannis for 50, fucking Cade for 35, Jordan Poole for 40. There were so many random. I know you guys aren't NBA guys, but yesterday was one of the craziest NBA days. Like every single guy hit their point prop. It was disgusting. It was good stuff. But anyway, in honor of us picking the right buttons to press yesterday, I'm going to give away something from the store, which will be a fun time. So keep hanging out with us for the rest of the show, and we'll have some fun. All right, boys, let's get to it. Colby, I know there's some more football out there, which with the college kiddos. So go ahead and take it away. What you got?
All right, it's a little sweaty just because I haven't seen a 299 passing yard prop yet during the week, but I love it. I love it. Give me the house, man. I don't know if it's Caton or Catton. I'm gonna go Caton. Caton
Is that
Hauser.
really his name, Caton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is.
That's not the block V off. That's a terrible name. First of all, terrible name.
First off,
terrible name. Last name? Fantastic. Caton Hauser. Over 299 yards through the air today. Going up against Tulsa. Was dead last in pass defense and pass yards allowed, allowing over 333 yards a game. It combined in their last 3 games, they've allowed almost 400 yards per game. At home, they're allowing 326, which is still over that number. This is their backup quarterback, East Carolina's Hauser is, and he's only done it one time, which was last week against FAU, who's ranked 66th in pass yards allowed at 223 and still went over the 300 mark. East Carolina is 45th in pass attempts per game, around 37 per game on the road. Someone tweeted at me today and goes, "Hey, isn't it going to be a lot of rain today?" And I go, "In East Carolina, yes, but not in Tulsa. No rain." So we're able to sling that puppy around, and I think we can go over this number with ease. And I would assume if he's going over this, that East Carolina is definitely covering the 14. Do I like the 14? I don't care about the 14. I care about Mr. Hauser.
It's so cool to see. It's so cool to see you like diving deeper and deeper into player props. Because when I first met you, I know that you weren't as much of a prop guy, and so now it's nice
Only
to see you
baseball.
finding baseball only.
I hate
It's
size in baseball. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see you kind of dive into it a little bit deeper in college props, which is
Yeah,
fun.
I don't want to do it on a Saturday. That's just too many games and
Yeah.
too many
A
things
lot.
to look up. Huh?
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Now, during the week, it gives me a chance just to like do a basic search, and then if I like something, I'll do a deeper dive. But
Sure.
should be fun. Yesterday sucked, absolutely sucked. The quarterback had the most rushing yards. He had over 100 yards. Screw Ohio. They wouldn't even give the kid the ball.
That sucks.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. All right. Is that the only play you have in the?
Yeah, it's
college?
the only game I think that has player props out and like worth betting.
Okay. And just as a reminder to you guys, chat, if you guys are in a state where you can't bet player props, don't worry because you can do it on BetOnline.
You can DM me and slander me and tell me, "Hey man, if you want me to tell your crap, put a real play out there," and I'll be like, "You're 1,000% right. Let me go do my research."
Let me go find it for you. Is that what Landon
Let me go
texts you
find
every
something
morning?
you want. Landon texts me, "Hey, I'm betting this. Bet the other side, so I win." That's what he tells me.
What a nice guy.
What a clever guy. Clever guy.
Yeah.
Nice cold. 0-2 yesterday. It worked for him.
Hey man, it's part of the ups and downs of this game. We know this. You can go, can't
Long-term
hit
game.
fucking long-term game, indeed. All right, let's like I said, we will have NZ joining us at some point throughout the show today to talk about the Frozen Pond. Big slate on the ice tonight. Actually, Shags, you want to go ahead and just give your obligatory what you're playing?
Oh yeah, of course. Because we are doing it for 2 units tonight. We are taking the Rangers on the puck line, fading the San Jose Sharks. Got this at -145. I don't even know what the number is right now. Flat 2 units for me. Fading the Sharks all 82 games, 7-10 on the season. We are down a little over a unit, and they have covered in 7 of their last 8. We have got to get our lick back. Last 2 games on the road for the Sharks, they beat the New Jersey Devils 1-0 in New Jersey, then went on to Philadelphia, came back down 3-0 to eventually lose in overtime. I wish the Flyers lost outright. However, the Rangers are going to cover tonight. Shesterkin standing on his head. Give me the Rags.
Okay. I mean, is it in MSG?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sharks are on the road, which we needed. -160 now. Don't play this, people. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for science. So 82
Science.
games, man. I'm committed to the bit. We're fading the Sharks.
I saw Dejan said he was on the Sharks just because of the price for the Rangers.
And I mean, he's right.
But it's for science, man. You got to do it.
Nobody deserves to be a -440.
Yeah.
But yeah. So give me the Rags for science. 82.
Do you like
games.
anybody to score in that game, Shags? Do you look at any props or anything like that?
Every time I say Chris Kreider's name, he scores. So I'm gonna go with Chris Kreider. I don't even know if he's playing. He might be
Balls
hurt.
it in.
He might be hurt. I don't know, but Chris Kreider is just a cash machine for me.
He's not hurt. He's in.
Okay, there we go. Kreider. He's scoring first, actually.
Whoa. Clip it, chat. I kind of like Panarin as well, if you wanted something a little different. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Who's their
There's
goalie?
Ar-
I like him. I like their
Orange
goalie
man.
one. Igor
Igor
Take him.
to
Take him.
score a goal.
Igor for a go. Shesterkin. Igor in the Garden, man. It's different. Hope it is tonight for Shags.
Igor in the Garden is different.
It's a true thing, man.
Hold on.
It's been a
man.
thing
Hold
for a
on.
while.
Speaking of the Garden, and I mean this is teeing you guys up for the NBA. Did you see Stevie Wonder saying he loved watching Melo?
I'm convinced.
Now he's not. He's not full. He can't be.
He's not fully blind.
He's
No,
definitely
he's
hard of sight.
he's-
Ramonzo, what's
hey,
going on, my guy?
What's up,
That's
man?
the guy from Blue Sky. Let's go.
Welcome over from Blue Sky. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by.
Follow us on Blue Sky at Betting News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to explain to me what Blue Sky is.
It's new Twitter, baby.
It's the new Twitter.
It's another.
It's actually old Twitter. If you go on there, it's old Twitter. Whoa,
Well, right now.
it's kind of cool,
Isn't she lovely? Indeed.
isn't it?
Isn't she? Yeah, I didn't see that, Colby, but that's funny. And yeah, I think he can see like shadows or something. Do you guys remember there was like a time when he drove a car on Oprah or something and people were losing their mind? But
Remember
like,
when he took
You're
photographs
actually
on
funny.
SNL?
tried to shake or Mariah Carey tried to shake his hand or something, and he got lost. Yeah, whatever. All right, well, you teed us up for NBA, so we'll talk NBA real quick, and then we'll swing it to Shags to give you guys some plays on the college hardwood. Inzy. V, only one game tonight, man. We're getting a huge slate tomorrow. The in-season tournament's back tomorrow in the NBA, and as I just talked about in the beginning, last night's NBA slate was just a firework fest all over the place. Before we dive into this game real quick tonight, V, which of the performances last night stood out to you the most that's not Jason Tatum or the Celtics?
All right, V, you can leave again.
Dude, 59 for Giannis has got to be up there.
Yeah.
59 points for Giannis in an OT
trade
game.
value.
You saw the way that OT game went. And obviously, I think I'm being a little bit partial to it because that was required for our parlay to hit. Because if Giannis doesn't get 59, we don't even get OT in that game. The Pistons were kind of handling business.
Yeah.
But what a fucking ride in that one.
Yeah, that was insane. I mean, dude, I'll just save my LeBron glaze because you guys, I'll just use LeBron.
Tatum. If I can't
All right, fine. I'll go with Wemby then, dropping 50
Talk about
points.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Now Wemby dropping 50.
Tell me
Eight
why it's the
threes.
Titans this week.
It ain't, bro. Wemby hit his over 2.5 threes line yesterday was cashed in the first quarter. He had 8 3-pointers, 50 points, second youngest player in NBA history to have a 50-point game. Just insanity. So, yeah, it was nasty work. But we've got one game tonight. Jazz Mavs in Utah, 8.5-point spread. Do you have a play in this game, man? I don't know. We didn't really talk about it too much. Do you have something you like here?
Luca, I'm riding with you. I'm riding with Sook. I'm riding with everybody. We all like it. We all might be square as fuck, but I'll let you talk more about it before I talk about something else, SPJ, please.
I mean, this is not really. Oh wow, you came to the right place, Ramonzo. This guy
Yeah,
right here.
you're gonna fit in. Ramonzo.
He's gonna be a diehard fan of the
Wait till you
show.
meet Sook.
Sheesh. Well, we do an NBA show tomorrow and Wednesdays and Fridays called the All Sauce Team, where we dive into NBA, and I have to listen to both these bozos glaze the Celtics for 90% of the show. So just
Celtics fans.
yeah, for real. Just
we need more of you around here, Ramonzo.
come and hang out with us.
They bleed
yeah,
Larry Bird's blood. That's what I heard.
Quite literally. Yeah, I don't have a big sell job for this besides the fact that I bet Luka last year because last season this happened too, where we saw players that were kind of like Devin Booker dropped 70, Cat dropped 60. They started noticing, and there was like these guys going for massive nights. And the NBA players usually kind of like bounce that off of each other, and then they start to go, okay, well, if you can do that, I'm gonna fucking do that too. So it's kind of just a narrative thing. Luka hasn't really had a good game this season so far. Chef actually texted us about this and saying like, are you guys concerned? Luka's been very underperforming. And when you look, like, yeah, he hasn't been having these massive games, but he's still scoring 30 points and almost having triple doubles every night. That's just how crazy Luka is. So I think tonight is the perfect opportunity for him to get right. The 29.5 is the line that I got at his points at over 29.5 minus 120. I think it's moved, or minus 115. I think it's moved to 30.5. I still like it there. I think he could go absolutely bananas tonight. The Jazz are bottom 5 in most statistical categories defensively. They like to run at a very fast pace. Kyrie Irving is questionable, a game time decision for this game. All of those factors kind of tie into the fact that I think that Luka's also been shooting the ball consistently at the same volume he was last season, V. We had talked about it a lot on Sauce Team. He just hasn't been hitting as many shots. He's just not been shooting a great percentage. I think that's going to return back. He's probably a tiny bit banged up. This is a great opportunity against a team that does not play good defense for him to kind of get right tonight. So set it, forget it. Nice and chalky. Give me Luka for over 29.5 points. And yes, I did ladder this to 50 because I'm going to be pissed off if he drops 50 and I didn't bet it. So there you go.
I completely agree with everything you said, SPJ. This defense has been horrendous this season. Sorry, just to list out some stats. 26th in points allowed. They're 25th in three-point percentage allowed, and they're also 29th in assist to turnover ratio. They rank in the bottom 2 in second chance points and in fast break points, and they're giving up points all kinds of ways. Teams have been using these games against the Jazz as a little bit of a get-right spot for dudes that are cold, teams that are maybe slumping a little bit, and you can see it over the last 3. They just gave up 120 to Phoenix. They gave up 110 points to a San Antonio Spurs offense that is bottom 5 in the league, 123 to the Bucks, and then even let the Bulls score 126 points. They don't understand the concept of defense in Utah right now, and I really think that this is a perfect place for Luka and perfect place for this next guy I'm going to talk about. It's Kyrie Irving. If he plays over 24.5 points at minus 110, I just think that this is one of those spots where you're going to see Kyrie and Luka both go off. We know that they have the capability. We had people talking about this being the greatest backcourt in basketball last season, and it was for good reasons because they were playing like it. Both of them can score the ball, and on a night where they're kind of coming off of that loss. Who did they just play?
Oh, the Warriors.
Was it? Yeah, against the Warriors, a very emotional loss. Big night for Clay. I think that this is one of those spots where they kind of get right and go through Luka and Kyrie in this one and just turn it up against the Jazz.
Oh, that's why they had the captain's hats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought it was for World of T-shirts.
I thought it was such a lame bit, to be honest. I thought it was very cringe.
It's I know it was for him. It's cool. I think it's kind of cool. I mean,
did you see that picture, SPJ, of him like standing there and everybody just like in the crowd with their captain's hats on?
That's
awesome. Like 4 championships. He's like the second or third leader in every major statistical category.
Oh, I get it. They had to do it. They were going to do something like this. I looked at it and I was like, oh man.
You just mad you didn't get a hat.
I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm pissed.
I
they
think
didn't
it's
send me
kind of
one.
cool. How
They don't
often
talk
do
to
you
me like they
get
used
a
to.
chance to welcome back someone and like
Mm-hmm.
have something the fans can also enjoy? What name? I'm trying to think of something you could do like for another player. I'm trying to think of something. I can't. I can't
The
think of
crazy
anything.
the crazy thing is that like V and I talked about it, and I was gonna bet it, and I was like, man, the narrative is just too good to bet. Like it's like I'm gonna be pissed if it hits, but like I can't take it. It's just too chalky. Like he's coming back. Like of course he's gonna play well, but everybody's gonna be betting it, and of course he smacked. He had 5 threes. He hit his points. He hit everything. Which is kind of foreshadowing because there's a lot of narratives in Thursday Night Football tonight that we'll get to in a little bit. Kind of the same kind of logic, but
The best
yeah,
part of that game, though, was Steph spoiling the return. That had to
yeah.
be the best part at the very end.
Yeah.
That Olympic-esque shot that he hit. Night, and what did he start yelling after that? He's like, "You stay here!" I was like, "Holy
Mm-hmm.
fuck!" Holy
Yelling
shit.
at the camera. It was
That's
electric
like
city,
if
man.
if Patrick Mahomes went to another team and then came back to Arrowhead and everyone had a Kermit mask on.
No, that's like if Kelsey left and then came back, and then Patrick Mahomes put up 5 touchdowns and told Kelsey to shove it.
While wearing an undershirt that says, "I heart
so
Swift."
filthy.
Actually, we can talk about this real quick because this just happened before the show. V, were you done talking about Kyrie?
Yeah, that's it. That's my play in that game. Him and Luka.
Okay. Yeah, word. Nice and chalky. W analysis from the 2 NBA guys telling you guys to bet the 2 big superstars for their player props. Yeah, get after it. Shags, thoughts on the news that just dropped before the show started? Harrison Butker is going on the injured reserve list for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's having a procedure done on his knee. He will be out for at least 4 weeks. They're looking in the market for a kicker, so if you can kick the ball in Kansas City, check it out. Any thoughts?
I think they signed
The
someone.
Jets guy.
Or,
right?
yeah, they signed a guy off the Jets practice squad. I respectfully turned him down. I got too much stuff going on.
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
Run the ball between the tackles and kick the extra points.
yeah, man. Come on, put me in there, fullback. I mean that sucks. Obviously, Butker, one of the best kickers in the game. The clutch factor is incredible with that guy. So crossing our fingers that he'll be back for the playoffs. But as long as this guy can keep it between the posts, we'll be good to go. A little more pressure, obviously, on Patty and the boys to get it into the end zone each time they get down to that side of the field. But we'll see. We'll see how this guy can kick.
I've started to unfortunately become a little bit more of a fan of your team, purely off the fact that people just love to disrespect the Chiefs. And
Gosh, I had to unfollow somebody today because they were somebody who does what we do and made the stupid penalty thing. I said, "You're unfollowed."
Don't get me started, SPJ.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to wind you up. I'm not going to twist you like that. I'm just saying that I don't like them as much as most people do, but we have to acknowledge greatness when greatness is in front of us. Like, we cannot say that they're not great because they are great. They have gotten lucky a couple of times, but part of being great is being lucky. So yeah, I just don't understand that logic. Like,
Yeah.
I won't get you started because then we'll spend the rest of the show.
No, don't get me started. Don't get me started. All I'm gonna say is don't find yourself down the road wishing we could watch some more Patrick Mahomes on the field. All right.
Yeah, we'll be saying that about LeBron soon.
Take it in while he's out there.
All right, my last
He's
LeBron
young enough
plays.
for us to bitch about
It's
it.
greatness.
He's still young enough for us to bitch about it. LeBron gets that now. Mahomes is what? Like, how old is he?
28, 29,
Yeah.
29.
I'm bitching till 32 at least.
Fucking hell.
Shaggy 48. 48.
Yeah,
48.
I got it.
Oh.
I already got that.
Never mind.
It's so that was the number that it opened at. Just
You can't be
that
saying
book.
this out loud. You silly.
Nah, it's the number it opened at, and then the other books are opening it up lower. So it's already moving that way.
We're not talking
These
about
guys, these guys are having a completely separate conversation about the things that they're going to smack and not tell us about later. That's fine.
That's bullshit. I'm gonna scribble about that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
BS because you guys will be like, wait, that was the button?
I'm also
That-
talking about it
that
in a
one?
chat that you can read if you want to.
Well, I'm not talking for me. I'm talking for the 800 people listening to us right now.
All right,
Well,
Chad,
get
Texas
into it.
A&M under 148 and a half. Lock
Texas
it in.
A&M, Ohio State, under 148 and a half at a certain book. It's going to be lower by the time you wake up tomorrow. Definitely lower by tip.
Nice. So wait, say it again.
I'll scribble it about it. Ohio State, Texas A&M under 148.5. It's on the blue book. It's tomorrow. I'll scribble about it.
See the chat. Shaggy loves you. This is what happens.
Lock
And
it
it
in.
will
I
not
will
be
have-
there when you wake up. It'll be 146 when you wake up.
And Shaggy and I will have a fist fight tomorrow morning over Alabama, Purdue.
Yeah, we will.
Oh,
We
can't wait for
will.
that. Leave the coffee at home. You don't need it for up your units tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let's Shags. Speaking of, what do you like on the college slate tonight?
Yes, sir. I do have an over for you guys tonight. You can get a better number than I did. LSU, Kansas State over 149.5. It's 148.5 right now on BetOnline. Kansas State, fairly slow team. LSU, very fast team. Colby, who controls pace of the game?
The slow team.
The slow team, because they're at home. However,
Home team.
too far. Yeah, you're right. It's the home team, which is the slow team. It's at Kansas State. However, this year, Kansas State has been playing fast to their competition. They just played New Orleans, who ranked 38th in pace, almost put up 90 against them. They play LSU, who's also top 50 in pace in terms of possessions per game. And both of these offenses very efficient with the ball. LSU guard Cam Carter making his return to Manhattan. He played for Kansas State last year. Both teams top 75 offensively and defensively. They shoot over 47% of their shots from deep, and they do so very, very well from downtown. Kansas State, the offense has really been there this year for Jerome Tang. He's had to put in 4 brand new starters. 4 transfers are starting for the squad, but they are 4 of the 5 leading scorers on the team. Top 20 in EFG offensively. I just think Kansas State plays up to LSU's pace tonight and just uses their good offense to keep up in this track meet. Over 149.5 is what we got. Mr. Marcio, betting news. Top units.
Yeah. Question for the panel. The long-haired guy. Question.
Which one?
Oh crap. Shaggy. Okay. Question. Colby Marcio's betting news. How gross is today's slate? Did you vomit at all looking at it?
Dude, it's so nasty. There's 18 games, 19 games, couple of day games, which is always good, but yeah.
You know what the funny thing is, Shags, is you say that and your lean sheet had 15 leans on there.
Well, I gave one out for every game.
Oh.
I put one out there for every game on the slate. There's only 18. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Well, I might as
You only
well.
held back a few?
I think I missed one. I think Eastern Michigan, in Indiana University, Indy. The RIP IUPUI. It's not called that anymore.
UEPUE.
It's not called IUPUI anymore?
No, it's like Indiana University,
Purdue.
It's
Purdue,
like
Fort Wayne, or whatever the fuck.
no,
it is?
they took the Purdue part out of it. It's just like Indianapolis University of Indiana University at Indianapolis now. It's like
No.
IUI. They took the P out of there. The P gone. Ran down the leg.
I
gone.
gotta go. I'm out of here. See you guys.
That honestly is that's disappointing for me too, and I don't even like this stuff really.
It's still a school. It's still the same school, but
They just don't call it IUPUI?
It's not UPUI anymore.
How do the alums feel about this? I need to know.
IUPUI.
You like?
How does
are
Mantis
there
feel?
are their unders still profitable?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They got kids like me and Colby playing on their team.
They had tryouts last year.
Oh yeah, they did. We talked about that.
Colby and I talked about going to one of their games this year. They would probably let us suit up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They let Mantis show up in the LeBron outfit.
Yeah. Dude, if I walked in there they'd be like, our center.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you would definitely. Both sides, they'd be wanting you.
Yeah, Jesus. I can't believe that IUPUI is no longer. RIP IUPUI. Jesus, man.
It's okay.
It doesn't even feel right saying Indiana University unders. Like, that feels gross.
Yeah, that's not nice. Shags, you got any thoughts on this? Oh, shit. Northern Iowa? You got that on your lean sheet?
Iowa. Oh, yeah, I have that on my lean sheet. Northern Iowa, who are they playing? Because I want to say I actually kind of like Wichita State. At home, Wichita State just impressed me against Montana State in their first couple of games. The Shockers have been a little impressive, so it's certainly not a strong lean on Wichita State. So that's just kind of where my head's at. Nothing major.
Just a gross month.
Yeah. I do have one more, though. Late night tuck me in piece.
We got
Does it rhyme
Hawaii.
is it Hawaii?
No, it's funny, though, actually. When we took Hawaii, do you guys know who we faded? We faded Pacific. We faded the
Pacific, yeah.
Pacific
Ooh,
Tigers.
they're always sneaky good.
Because we're backing them tonight. Minus 5.5. The number actually danced around 6.5, 7 this morning. It's come back down to 5.5. So you can get 5.5 right now on BetOnline. Pacific only lost by 10 to Hawaii. They did not cover. But Pacific had won 3 straight prior to the game against Hawaii, including a tough one against San Jose State. That game was in Honolulu, though, for whatever reason. This is going to be Pacific's first real game at home. And by real game, I mean against a D1 opponent. But Northern Arizona, not a good basketball team. Defensively, they suck. North of 300 in adjusted defensive efficiency, EFG percentage, turnover percentage, offensive rebounds allowed. They can't do anything. They also don't shoot the 3-ball. They certainly can't defend it, ranked 214th in three-point rate and 361st in three-point percentage defensively. Their opponents shoot 52% from deep. Yes, 52%. Now, Pacific, not a team that shoots a ton of threes. However, offensively, they do take care of the ball, and defensively, they contest shots. So 65th in turnover rate offensively. Tonight, I really see them showing out against the Northern Arizona team that's not going to want to keep up with their pace either. Pacific likes to play a lot faster at home. They're going to dare Northern Arizona to keep up. I don't think they're going to be able to. So give me the Tigers minus 5.5. Late night, tuck me in.
I love the late night tuck me in college basketball plays. What's your thoughts on this, gentlemen? Texas State game? You like that under?
Texas State.
I'm trying to pull up G Unit's notes right now, and it won't load.
I was gonna say, is this
I got
This is for
literally
tom-
no
for
connection.
tom- is this for
I was
tomorrow?
gonna say, why can't I find this game? Is that tomorrow?
I don't see it today.
Does Texas State play football tonight?
Not that I know, dude. Connection, brutal. I can't do
Hey,
anything.
the Lumberjacks though, number 1 cross country school.
Okay.
Interesting.
I like random pieces of collegiate information that we didn't know we needed, but now we need to know. Well, we'll find out about the Texas State game. That's some college action.
Let me know what the Texas State deal is.
Yeah, see what's up with that.
'Cause I'm not.
All right, let's. No, Inzi is not going to be joining us, unfortunately. So no love for the ice. But he did text me and say, if you guys are wanting to tail something from Inzi with negative sell job, Marchand 3 shots on goal, Velarde 3 shots on goal, and Bo Horvat to score a goal. Those are his 3 favorite plays on the ice tonight. So it's a tomorrow game, Shags.
Tomorrow game. Cool.
We'll discuss it in the morning.
Yeah, you guys will talk about it on Up Your Units tomorrow. All right, let's talk about some football. Thursday night football game tonight. NFC East showdown. Again, on paper, should be a good game when these two teams go head to head in the city of brotherly love. Should be. 4-point favorites are the Eagles right now, playing really good football. Both of these teams. The winner of this game will be atop of the NFC East. The over/under is set at 49.5. V, I know you were kind of scribbling about this game, looking at it a little bit deeper. You want to kick us off and kind of talk about what you found in this one?
Absolutely. So, of course, divisional matchup, NFC East, and these two teams right now are going to decide who leads this division going into Week 11. It's a really big matchup. It's the first time these two teams are meeting this season, and it's in Philadelphia. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it everywhere, but this season, Philadelphia is 0-6 against the spread at home. Now, that doesn't mean they haven't covered 4 points. They just haven't covered a single spread in any of their home games.
Wow.
It's been a tough pill to swallow for Eagles fans. And the thing is over the last 2 weeks, they've had a little bit of kind of turnaround. But the thing is the quality of opponent of the last 2 weeks is really pretty bad. I think they just played there's the Cowboys with Cooper Rush.
Yeah, they murdered the boys.
And then they had Jacksonville the week before that. That was a game they almost lost at the end there until we saw, Trevor Lawrence, SPJ's favorite quarterback, throw another game-ending interception, right? And then the Cincinnati game, they kind of went bonkers in that second half, but really came out flat in that first half. I do think that this Eagles team, it's their defense that's been their kryptonite. Last year, in the two meetings between these two teams, with Sam Howell at quarterback for the Washington Commanders, they scored 69 points and 65 points.
Nice.
The Washington Commanders offense last year looked abysmal. But against the Eagles, somehow they turned up. And the Eagles defense this year has not gotten any better. Whatever stats you look at from the last few weeks, throw them out because they have been getting cooked. The secondary has been getting cooked, and nothing's going to change that. I think this Commanders team, who's been putting up points, they convert on fourth down, they convert on third down, and they continuously move the ball. And the time of possession here with the Commanders is something that's really key. What I'm kind of zoning in on, though, is some receiving props in this one. So I'm looking at A.J. Brown. He's just got, not only does he have a great history against the Commanders, but he has a great history against the NFC East. Since joining the Eagles over the last two seasons, he had 5 touchdowns last year against the NFC East, 3 touchdowns the year before that. He absolutely cooks this entire division, and it all starts with the Commanders. Last year, he had 2 touchdowns in one game, 175 yards. In the other game, he had 1 touchdown and 130 yards. Today's line sits at 80.5. I understand the Devontae Smith birthday narrative. I understand all that good stuff. The stats also point to Saquon putting up a big game on the ground. But the thing is AJ and Jalen Hurts have this connection that we haven't really seen. The deep ball, everything is there with these two guys. And the fact that we saw the Commanders go out and trade for Lattimore, we know that they understand that they have a deficiency, and that starts on defense and it starts in the secondary. Last week, Pickens, 16-yard score to open the game. Right, he finished with 90-plus yards, a touchdown, and Russell Wilson was looking his direction all night. I think we're going to see a similar spot tonight for A.J. Brown. Give me the rush, give me the receiving yards at over 80.5, and give me him to score a touchdown at plus 140.
I'm with you. I'm on this too. I got 78.5. I booked it last night, so I got a little bit of yard CLV if it really matters. No, I agree with you. I think he cooks tonight. I love AJ in this spot. Devonta Smith can have a good game on his birthday. V and I were kind of talking about this. I could see AJ Brown doing the heavy lifting and maybe Devonta getting in the end zone for his birthday. There is a world where both those guys can have good games too. I'm also on Saquon, like you mentioned. 89.5 rushing yards is the line I went. I drank a tiny bit of juice just to go for the 90 plus. I think he should probably have 100. This Commanders rushing defense is not very good, as you mentioned, V. Another thing to throw out there, because you brought up both of these points, which is really good, and both of these matchups last season soared over. The over in this game, over-under set in this game is 49.5. One more statistic about this. The over has hit in 7 of the last 9 Eagles games at home. So 7 of the last 9 home games for the Eagles have gone over the last two times these two teams played last season. This matchup soared over. I don't know if we see some weirdness on some Thursday Night Football action, but usually these teams like to beat up against each other and score. So I can see that again. I liked props in this game because I think I think there is going to be some points. So I took Scary Terry as well. As you mentioned, I think that this Eagles secondary is not very good. I think some of the numbers are a little bit misleading. Scary Terry at 60 plus, give me that. He's going to get all the targets from Jaden Daniels. This Eagles secondary is not going to be able to take care of him. He hit in both matchups last season with Sam Howell throwing him the football. I can totally see Jaden Daniels taking advantage of his connection with Scary Terry in this matchup too. So kind of chalky, the two superstar wide receivers and the superstar running back, but they're in great matchups. Sometimes you just got to not overthink it and just take these guys. Colby, I know you like it.
Kids question, yes, they do. I've got it up right here. They got the first quarter receiving yards, first quarter touchdowns, second quarter touchdowns, third quarter, and fourth. Outlier, great tool. Try it free for 7 days. I don't have the link, but we have a link.
It's okay.
For the free trial.
Yeah, you can go to bettingnews.com and get a free 7-day trial of it. Check it out. We use it on Sauce Team a lot. We use it on some of the other shows too to show you guys some good tool stuff, and they do have first quarter props on there. They also have game stats as well for college and for the NFL and for professional sports too. You can look at trends from overs, unders, sides, totals, how teams have done statistically against each other, how they've done in the last 10 to 15, 20 games, entire season, etc. So, Colbs, I know you like a side in this game, which I kind of liked hearing and liked seeing. It was kind of nasty to look at, but I'm interested to hear you talk about it. So get after it.
I'm taking the dog in this one. I locked this in this morning, Washington +4.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that the Eagles are coming off such a dog walking against the Cowboys, which really, what does that mean in 2024? The Commanders are coming off a tough loss against the Steelers, which I think is a great spot for them to lose. They were playing a bunch of I wrote in my notes, they were cruising down easy street after they faced the Panthers, the Bears, and the Giants. Sure, the Hail Mary was a fluke against the Bears. The Steelers are always a tough team, and it's a great spot for them to lose because now they got to face a divisional opponent who's coming off a dog walking against another divisional opponent. So I think the Eagles may come into this game thinking they're cruising down easy street when the Commanders have a chance at winning this game. I think this is a ground game. Both teams the Washington's not great on the ground, but if they can stop Barkley on the ground, I think they have a good chance of staying in this game. I do feel it's a lower scoring game, so love a dog in the low scoring game. And I'm a big fan of Mr. Daniels, so I like the Commanders.
Shags, you got any thoughts?
Well, I like the dog as well. I lean with the Commanders. I actually think we do see some points, which kind of doesn't necessarily correlate with liking the dogs always. But the Philadelphia Eagles have played 3 teams this year with a winning record. They've lost 2 of those games, and they were all in the first 4 weeks of the season. They have not played a team with a winning record in the past 5 games. Yes, they've won all 5 of those games, but again,
cruising down easy street.
How good is that? I love this spot for the Commanders, especially coming off this loss, getting to face a team that's had their number for how many years now. The Eagles have been the bully of the divisions forever with the Cowboys beating up on the Commanders. So it's time for Washington to get them back, and I think they surprised some people on the road. I kind of like them out right here, but definitely like the +4.
And I don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Eagles side, but that offense has to be tired, exhausted, and the defense is fresh. It's like if you like the Eagles, it's like the defense is fresh. They didn't really do anything. They just held the Cowboys to what? They won by what? How many points? I have it right.
It's a shit ton.
They won
34-6
by 28. They won by 28. They almost won by 30.
Mm-hmm.
Just to play devil's advocate for the other side, because I do kind of lean with the Eagles, even with the points. I know that everybody's kind of been talking about, their 0-6 record against the spread and all these kind of things. But the Commander just came off a very, very tough game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like we said, they won by 1. It was a short week for them. They're coming into Thursday night. I know it's pretty much a short week for the Eagles as well. But like Kobe said, they're pretty rested. They didn't have to do much in that Cowboys game, especially the defense, right? They just kind of ran up the score, had a good time. It's yet to be seen if they're going to do it against a team with a winning record, like Shaggy said. But I don't know. The -4 in a divisional game at home, I feel like the Commanders get one at home when they go back to Washington in a few weeks here. But I kind of lean with the Eagles. I don't know if I'm going to bet yet. If I do, I'll throw it up on the X.
It's a great number if you like the dog, too.
It is.
It's a bad number if you like the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I think it opened at 3, and then I saw some 3.5s, and then now it's up to 4.
So you missed your chance if you really love the Eagles.
Yeah.
You really didn't. They could win by a touchdown and whatever.
And the crazy thing is to me is I just don't like this team in general. I think they're kind of fraudulent, as in the Eagles. And like you,
I think you don't like Sirianni. Just say that.
No, I don't like Jalen Hurts either.
He's never liked the Eagles or Jalen Hurts, to be honest.
I don't like Jalen Hurts.
I love Jalen Hurts.
I like him as a guy. I just think that he's overrated.
Not even A.J. Brown going there could make him love them.
No.
Damn.
I love A.J. Brown, though, still. But Jalen Hurts has never impressed me as an NFL quarterback. He's good, but he's not elite. Yes.
Is it because he's extremely handsome?
No, I think he's a great – and this is the thing why it's really weird.
I would have respected if that was your take. Just wanted to say that.
I don't
really like him. He's hot.
He's a good-looking dude. Fuck that guy. No, and he's really nice. Apparently, he's great in the community. Like, it seems like he's a well-spoken person. I don't have any problem with him as a human being. I don't like the way he plays football. I think that he's a good running quarterback. I think he can make all the right throws, but unfortunately, I think if you made him a pure drop-back passer, he is not going to win you football games, in my opinion. And I've said that as V said, since he's known me, I've said that. So, and it's a weird
trash when he was in Tennessee. That I was so wrong about that guy. That's
AJ Brown.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, AJ Brown's amazing, and I think that he could go. He also, from all of my experience watching AJ Brown as a Titans fan, and then obviously seeing what he's done now when it's moved over to the Eagles side, AJ Brown loves when the lights are bright, man. He's one of those receivers that always likes to show up in these games when, everybody's watching. I think Saquon has that kind of swagger too, and this is Saquon's is this the Eagles' first big primetime game this season? Have they played a Sunday night or a Monday night, haven't they?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they
Well,
have.
they played the standalone against the Packers week 1.
Okay.
I think they've had another one though.
They must have had another
I
one.
don't remember.
I don't either. That's funny.
We live in a world of recency bias, but we don't remember a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people like the Eagles.
Exactly.
They've won 5 in a row.
Oh,
I think we can all agree that both of these defenses are not good. Even if you think that they're good, it's probably fake gold type of situation. They haven't played a good offense, or they haven't really played somebody that's in rhythm or whatever. Both of these offenses right now are clicking. So it'll be interesting to see if we get just an old-fashioned shootout like we saw both times they played last year, or if there's some weird Thursday night divisional matchup shit.
Give us a good divisional matchup with some points, some highlight reel plays, and let's have a good time on Thursday night, right? That's what we want out of this game. And we've gotten some good Thursday night games, I feel like, this season.
They got A.J. Brown, but we got Jaden Daniels.
Absolutely. And Scary Terry, baby. Yeah. All right. Well, there's some thoughts. Lots of different. Last thing I'll close on this about this game. There's a bunch of narratives in this game. You've got Devonta Smith. It's his birthday, so there's that. Mm-hmm. You've got two guys playing against their former teams. You've got Jahan Dotson playing against his former team, and you've got Zach Ertz playing against his former team, coming back to Philadelphia in his first appearance back as a Commander. So there's lots of different narratives and angles that you could take in this game.
Jersey.
They're all going on.
I thought he retired.
Nah, man, he's been great for the Commanders this year, dude. He's been awesome. Also, Jahan Dotson, I looked at this, and then we'll start cooking up a parlay for today. Brother, his receiving yards line, Shags, 6.5. You know you want to bet it, dude. I stared at it. I was like, this guy's going to get a 10-yard catch, brother. He's good. But you know what the shitty thing is? The last 2 weeks, Shags, he's done it in one catch, and it's been like a 20 or 30-yard catch. That's it. So there's no volume. You're waiting for the one moment. But it's 6.5.
God, do you just? I mean,
against the former team.
Take the alt there, if
I would just take it up to 20.
Right, just screw it and just take the 15 or the 20 for plus 200.
I'm looking at an 8.5 and a 9.5. Longest reception, 7.5 yards.
Mm-hmm. What's his 20 plus? I was looking at it earlier today.
Is his catches down to 1.5 probably? Or is it still 2.5?
His catch you can get. I don't see a reception.
Let me see.
Jesus, we did.
We did.
We loved some chalk. Luka points, Kyrie points. Fuck the Jazz. Honestly, I like the Mavs minus 8.5 too. Jazz are a dumpster fire, and Laurie State to take 12 shots a game. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I also kind of like John Collins. I didn't mention that. His points at 16.5. He's been really good, and he's been shooting a lot. So if you want to take that, you can as well. I have beans on that too. But chalk, Luka, expert analysis, just chalky.
Jesus cracked me up today.
He's in it, man. He's here. We appreciate all you guys being here, man. Yep, Gerald, there it is, right there.
Especially the Blue Sky crew. Love the Blue Sky crew.
Love the Blue Sky kids. Shout out Blue Sky. Blue Skies are ahead of us, I've heard. All right, guys, let's do some cooking. Shags, did I convince you to bet Jahan Dotson? Probably not.
No, I think I'm gonna hold off. I might end up pressing the Commanders button though. That might get pressed in the next couple hours.
That's fair. I say we stay off his side since V leads with the Eagles.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I did, to be fair to you, dude, I know your POD was the first total that you had, but I really liked that Pacific play.
Oh, no, I like Pacific better, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. He's been talking about that for the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 5.5, right?
And the thing was, I snagged the 5.5 last night. Rest of the market, that was the only book. The rest of the market was 6.5. I was expecting it to cross that 3 possession threshold and stay there, which it did get to 7, got bought back down, but 5.5 is perfect. I don't know what the money line's at for a parlay. We could maybe
minus
look there,
-220.
it's not terrible for a parlay.
Would you rather take the minus 240?
It's up to you all. What do you guys want to do?
Do you guys want to go ML or do you guys want to 240? All right, I'm down.
I always just say drink the juice since
Yeah,
it's
4 lighter. I feel like we eat the juice.
Okay, all right.
Might as well, and then we'll just root for the 5.5 for Shags.
Shaggy or Kobe, it's not the I arrived sign.
Yeah, wrong sign.
Sign.
There it is. Yes, let's go Vulture Mafia. You know the deal. In honor of us hitting the lotto yesterday, we will cook a lotto with you guys. We'll force Shaggy and Colby to cook it with us. We can make them do something with us.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just twisting your arm. Unfortunately, we're not going to do a player prop because I know you love your player prop, but we can't because not everybody can bet it. So we won't do the player prop, unfortunately. But
What's their team total?
East Carolina, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mock. Yeah.
40 and a half.
That's a lot of points.
Dude.
You might as well 41 points.
The team. You might as well just take the 14.
Let's take
16 and a half now, brother.
We get 17. I mean, if they're scoring 40 points, they're covering the spread.
Yeah.
Minus 720 on the money line.
Tulsa's pass defense is so bad. It's like 20 yards difference from the second worst.
Do it. Yeah, do it.
So I'm either not coming close to this pass yards prop, or they're murdering this team.
What about the over? 63 and a half. No.
I don't trust Tulsa to do their part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would rather, if you want, just water down the spread. Can you take the spread?
Oh yeah, we're already taking the 240. Just try, what's the price?
Oh
of
yeah,
14?
let me just alt spread it a little bit. Hang on.
Take it down to 13 and a half or something. East Carolina.
Eastern Carolina shit.
Yeah. East Carolina minus 13 and a half.
You could do minus shit. I mean, we could do minus 10 and a half for minus 196.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. For the parlay.
Insane price.
We'll water it down ourselves. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
40 and a half points.
I don't think I've seen that in a minute, dude. That's a lot of fucking points.
I mean, yesterday, Miami, Ohio was 30-point favorites against Kent State, and they didn't cover it. Actually, they might have. Let me check.
Did they?
I'm on his regular line, Jesus, and I think he goes bananas, so I feel comfortable. But
they did not. They covered.
I really want to nominate Barkley 2 touchdowns for the lotto.
I can get down with that.
Okay.
His attempts in the red zone is pretty insane. He's averaging 4 yards per carry just in the red zone. He also leads the team in red zone targets, believe it or not, and he's doing a lot. I was thinking about putting his touchdown in the regular geyser, but I feel like why not just take the 2+ for the lotto? What do you guys think?
I would be sweating rear end bullets, thinking that
they're gonna tush push like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I saw a crazy stat that he's like.
It's
a lot of it, yeah. I saw the crazy stat that he Saquon's gone to like the 1 or the 2 yard line and not scored a touchdown at like a historic rate this season. Like he gets tackled at the 2 and they don't give him the ball.
Jalen Hurts 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, could do that too. Do you guys want to do something in this NBA game? Do you guys want to take Luka, or do you want to just stay off Luka?
You mean Luka to suit up?
30 points for the regular geyser, SPJ.
30+ is minus 120.
I feel like that's a good spot for this 4-teamer.
That could work.
That'll do it.
And then I can use AJ Brown yards is my play.
All right, and good. You guys like AJ? I like AJ.
Kobe, finish us off.
He already did. Eastern
I
Carolina.
just wanted to say that. Sorry.
I always do.
I'm getting 79 and a half, AJ. That's perfect. 80+. All right. Well, we've got Pacific money line, Eastern Carolina minus 10 and a half, Luka to score 30, and then AJ Brown to have 80 receiving yards plus 648.
Oh yeah. I'll do
some pillows in there, but hey man, it's all about getting over the finish line.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
Oh yeah.
The jab, baby. Those are the jab. All right, chat. I'll read it off. We will post this on our Twitter. If you're watching us on Twitter, thanks for tuning in. We'll post it in a minute. It's the BetSpresso for Pacific Moneyline, Eastern Carolina minus 10 and a half. It's an alt spread. Luka Doncic for 30 points, and then A.J. Brown to get 80 yards. Bing, bong, bang. All right, Lotto. I guess we're doing Saquon for 2 touchdowns. If he felt pretty good about it. So.
If we want to go for just 2 legs, Saquon's only plus 300. So there might be if we want to, or if we have 3 legs, I like it. But
Jane Daniels, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Who? Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Daniels.
Daniels for 2 touchdowns. I like the 1. Can we do the 1?
The 2 is
The one's plus 195.
What's scaring you from the 2?
Nothing, dude. You know I love when plus 2000s are staring at me.
Oh, he's so smart.
Why don't we just do this?
What if we did this? A.J. Brown, 2 touchdowns, and Jaden Daniels, 1 touchdown.
Deal.
I was gonna say AJ 2, Jaden Daniels 2, and just call it.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck it. Let's do Jaden Daniels 2.
AJ and Daniels both for 2.
If we do AJ for 2 and
McDaniels triple double.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
AJ for 2. Oh, we don't have producer Sook today, fam. He's off today, so you're stuck with us. Sorry. Jaden Daniels for 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown for 2 touchdowns plus 12,644.
We have 100 viewers right now. It could be a sign.
We literally have actually 1,246, and the lotto is 1,246 with an extra 4 on the end.
All right, boys.
You
That's
said
it.
plus,
That's the one.
plus 12,000. You said is what you're
Plus
getting.
12,000. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
For 2 guys to score 2 touchdowns.
It's 11 over here. So
Okay.
boom.
Cup of coffee gets you a bunch of cup of coffees. There you go.
If they do their jobs.
If they do their job.
And then some.
Wow, 1,800 for
some.
2 touchdowns. You know, that's nice.
Woo!
Jaden Daniels scored 2
230 on
touchdowns.
one.
A.J. Brown scored 2 touchdowns. Bing, bong, bang. I swear, dude, V's friends just call him when we're on the stream all the time. He's always having to take phone calls.
Picking the phone up's even funnier.
Do you guys
All right,
wait
let's do
real
this
quick?
giveaway. We got a ton of people in here.
Real quick. Before we do the giveaway, we're gonna do a giveaway chat. Drop a dub so Shags can know, so we can run the duckies.
Oh, yeah.
When you
I
guys,
didn't do that.
I'm sorry, man. Drop a dub so he knows that you're here. We're doing a giveaway in honor of hitting the lotto yesterday, and we're not gonna tell you what we're giving away. You guys can choose anything from the store in honor of hitting the lotto yesterday. So we appreciate you tuning in and hanging out right here on Twitch. If you're watching us on YouTube, Isaiah, we got you. Otherwise, you won't be entered in the giveaway. If you're watching us on Twitter, thanks for watching, regardless wherever you're watching, but you'll only be entered for the giveaway if you're here with us on Twitch. So if you're not, come and hang out with us. Oh, you know what? We have another YouTube viewer, Shags, Chris Walsh.
Oh, yeah. Chris Walsh and Isaiah from YouTube. We got you too.
Don't forget that handsome guy Vsauce. Make sure he has a rubber duck.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, you ain't getting no rubber ducky.
Are you
guys
watching us on Twitch? If you're watching
when
us
you
on
guys
Twitch, then yeah,
when you guys talk about picking up the phone like fake, do you do this or do you do
course.
this?
Always like this.
bro.
This is the new era. This is the new era.
Nah,
Who does
Yeah,
this?
I'm-
There's
I'm
no way
stupid.
people do this.
Apparently,
No,
there's
dude,
a new
kids
generation
do.
that does this.
Do.
And
They do
this is a photo, and then this is a photo.
Yeah,
Society
this
is
is a
cooked.
photo.
Society's officially cooked. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, there's been plenty of those, brother. Ramonzo, yeah, your first giveaway around here, buddy.
Oh
You're about to
yeah,
find
let's
out.
go.
Let's get it. W Chatters, thanks for tuning in as always. Thanks for tuning in to hang out with us. Let's run some duckies. Shags, you ready?
Ramonzo. I hope Ramonzo.
Yeah. How long do we want?
Just got 30 seconds.
I
All
want
right,
the
30
mud
minutes.
duck.
Cool. Oh, that's a lot of ducks. Oh my goodness.
Lots of duckies. Wow, look at all those ducks. Holy shit.
A lot of ducks.
Let's go.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
When you
Come
look at
on,
the
Ramonzo.
faces, there's less drama. I like the drama.
That's my favorite part of the
Oh,
shows we do.
whoever's
now,
on the
man.
bottom, is that Chewy? It's Chewy.
Oh, someone just died.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Allure! My Allure!
Myler.
Allure. Myler. Congratulations, my Allure. Drop a dub. I think you're real. Just drop a dub. Make sure you're still here with us.
Show us a spoon so we know you're real.
My lore. Oh, dude, I haven't thought about a spoon in a hot minute. Holy. My lore, 10-4s. He's probably like pooping. He needs to run, and he's like, oh god.
No.
No.
Run it back.
Run it back, Shags.
We're gonna
Run it back.
run
Run it back.
Here we go. Take two.
Is
His
that
ad's not in
chat? All
Okay,
right.
Jay Measy got the
we
memo.
We
Spin.
got
Yeah. Give me a spoon.
If you're confused about the spoons, go peep the podcast on Spotify.
No, just bring up Baker Mayfield to Sook.
That'll get the job done.
Prindy?
Prindy. Wow.
No,
It's a
someone's got to be
unicorn.
creepy.
Oh, it is Prindy. No, it's Prindy.
Oh, it is. Isaiah, no!
Oh, Isaiah!
That was close.
Wow, Prindy. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Hey, drop a dub so we know that you're real, please. Just so we can
Yeah, let us
understand.
know, Prindle.
Yeah, we need to know.
Prindy, are you here? Are you here, Prindy?
All right, ship me in a box, boys. I'm
That's
going to
go.
Philly.
A little out of the price range.
Let's go.
Oh my
Congrats,
God.
Prindy. We'll get in touch with you. You have a lot of stuff already. But hey, that's what you guys get for tuning in, man. We have an awesome store. You guys can go. The
Maggie's
holidays
dad
are right
home
around the
betting
corner.
news now because of the
It
giveaways.
really does. We got mugs, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got all types of shit. Get involved. Go check out the store. Holidays around the corner. Support us however you can. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, boys. Good stuff, guys. Chat, appreciate you guys stopping by as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Your afternoon espresso just hits different. It always does. We all actually had. Shags, did you have an espresso today too?
No, I had a little.
Oh,
had a little
Shags,
bad
please
pick
let
me
me know
up.
when you buy that coffee, please.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
And
Can
yes,
you,
yes, I will. Yes.
Thanks, Ramonzo, for the support. As always, guys, go peep the scribbles at bettingnews.com. We've had some site issues today, guys. So if you guys have been peeping scribbles today, we've been dealing with some technical problems. So sorry for that. But it should be fixed by the end of the night tonight, and hopefully good to go tomorrow. So don't worry, we'll be back. But go follow Shaggy Bets. Go follow Mr. Marcio. Go follow Vsauce. Go follow me. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Had a lot of you guys in here today. We appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with us every single day. We got a double dip for you guys again tomorrow. We will be live. These two beautiful gentlemen will be live in the morning at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central for Up Your Units. Get you rocking and rolling and ready for the weekend. And then Vsauce, myself, and Sook will be live for you guys on the All Sauce team at 5 o'clock Eastern in the afternoon to send you off into the weekend for some NBA chatter. Boys, you got any final words for the kids before we scooch out of here?
See you guys in like 12 hours.
Jay Measy, it's Oro. Best place in the city. Best. It's my new favorite spot. In
Thanks for
Wicker
taking
Park.
me there.
I found out about it 3 weeks ago, big guy. Big guy.
Big guy. All right, buddy.
All right, pal.
All right there.
All
All right there, champ. Come on, champ. I'll see you Kings later. Read the parlay one more time. Post it on Twitter. East Carolina minus 10.5 alternate spread. A.J. Brown have 80 receiving yards. Luka Doncic score 30 points. And then the late night tuck me in the Pacific Ocean. Just going to get the job done against Northern Arizona. Appreciate you guys. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Congratulations to Prindy, as always. And we will catch you guys tomorrow for a double dip. See you guys. Have a great Thursday night. Enjoy the games. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know we all be loving this shit
What you
right
know
here.
about rolling?
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do
Down
now?
in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about